that to me?
I don't know. You have your hand out.
No.
Get it out.
Oh wait, pause.
All right, take it away, kids. Make sure you clap really loud. The God Who Sees Me.
Elroy.
Yeah, dude. This was so fun recording
This was
with you.
so much fun.
In the Elevate room.
First one.
Because you yelled at me.
I yell at everybody.
Yeah.
This is true.
Can we get a raise of hands?
Show of hands.
Do I yell
Has
at
Collin yelled at
everybody?
you during?
Everyone raises
Yeah.
their hand.
This song actually was birthed in the Elevate room.
Yeah.
Because I was reading about Hagar, and I was thinking about the wilderness, and that where she met God wasn't in the comfortable place. It was out in the wilderness.
She chose to leave. And I feel like a lot of us feel that way, where we just have to run, get away from everything, get peace of mind. And I feel like that's where the Lord meets me the most, is where I retreat. Jesus retreats alone to talk to God when he's surrounded and doesn't know everything that's going on. When he did multiple healings and he was kind of like, this is a lot, he retreated to talk to the Father. And I kind of just like really admire Hagar for that, because even if she didn't initially know that she was retreating to talk to the Father, the Father still met her there, which is pretty cool.
This was the first song we put out at Reach, and that Reach was super significant. It was like the tip top, I think, of what we've done creatively.
Yeah.
The music video was phenomenal.
You want to talk about the music video? Just like your vision behind it, the idea. I can still like visualize being in the office and you being like, okay, so for the video we're gonna have Brooklyn here, and she's gonna have this fabric over her, but then like Caitlin's gonna be there, and there's gonna be dance, like choreography, and what was it about that? Like, if you want to, people probably have their own idea of what is being communicated in the music video and the choreography and all of that, but what was your design with it?
So the video is centered around two girls. One of them is sort of closed off, afraid of the world. She's just alone in the middle of a field, but far off, while she's in the darkness, like in the shade, there's another girl dancing in the sun. And she's like, how do I get that? How do I study this in a way that I can replicate it here? And then the girl sees her from far off, and she starts making her way, and she's like, oh crap, I've been peeped, you know? The girl that was dancing in the sun sits down with this girl in the shade, and she's just like touching the blanket that is wrapped around her. And she's like, why do you have this? What are your guards up for? It's just a picture of one person confiding in another person, and then that person discipling her to say, all right, so this is what you have, let's dance with it.
Yeah.
So they both go and they dance in the sun, and all the while you're telling the story of this girl that's in the darkness and is now in the light, but then this girl looks over at you. So the narrator, who we think has it all together, the person that's in front of everybody, the one that's in charge of the flow of things, basically, is also not perfect. Also has things that she's hiding behind, because the reveal of you are also in that same blanket. Like, you are walking the same life, like the same path as her. So then when she sees you and she goes over, there's those flashbacks of, I know how to talk to you because someone has talked to me this way. So it's just the cascading waterfall of discipleship. And then at the end, you all dance together. Community is important, that you have what you have, and then you learn to dance with it.
I still didn't get the dance moves right.
That's okay. No, you killed it. What's 4 plus 4?
8.
8. She ate that. Yeah.
It wasn't in my talent.
It was so much fun, though. But it
was fun.
Like the best. It was the best. We recorded all your vocals on my computer, and then I took them to Jonathan Deakins' house. How many bedrooms have we recorded FOMO music in?
At least 4 to 5.
Yeah, because you move
45.
4 to 5.
Because you move constantly. All our videos are in different places. It's so funny. But we were in your house in Cartersville, and this song just came up to you, and I brought Brandon. The first time we got together for a session with this song, and we were looking for a transition, and Brandon was like, why don't I just do this? So that is the transition all the way through that song. We used Brandon's breath. It's so funny. It's like
It sounds like wind though. It like you hear it and you feel like you're
Yeah.
in a wilderness,
Yeah.
like desert, and the wind is
yeah.
blowing. It's
I was
really
working
cool.
on a different version of The God Who Sees Me, and I was looking through all the tracks, and there was one that said Brandon Wind,
Brandon Wayne.
and I just listened to it.
That same sample is in multiple songs on the
Yeah,
album.
Yeah, it
you
is.
can't have something that's pure gold like that
Yeah.
and not use it everywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Originally, the song wasn't even in the order that it's now in.
No.
It was like
No.
really different. We
Yeah.
were gonna like build off Elroy, like it was gonna be like Elroy, like me screaming Elroy.
Yeah.
But then we switched
And it turned
to,
into something way more
Yeah.
Yeah,
chill.
Yeah.
definitely more chill.
introspective.
Yes.
Except when I had to belt. The
So you
top
put
of
up
my
you
register.
really pitched a fit, but
Yeah.
you did it. You did
It
it.
says it was at the top of my register. But thank you for pushing me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I mean, I'm a pusher, Katie. I push people. Um,
It was
fun.
freezing for the video, but it was so
Worth it.
fun. It was worth it.
Totally.
And you lost my ring.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My family heirloom ring, Brooklyn, basically threw into a field.
That is not what happened.
Basically what you did. That's basically what you did.
I was knelt in the high grass, and I tell you, like high grass, like as high as like this table.
Oh,
This is
so
during the music-
Probably
during the music
maybe
video
higher,
shoot,
and it
right?
was so itchy, and I had no jewelry on because I'm not a jewelry person. So Colin's like, "Here, wear this ring," and so I'm like, "Okay," I wear it. And then we switched positions, and then the ring was gone.
It's just like that.
And just like that,
Wow.
went back to the same spot because you know where it is because the grass is patted down,
yeah.
and it
Couldn't
was
find
not
it.
there.
It's okay. It's honestly,
I'm so
I just
sorry.
have fun bringing it up. I'm not mad about it.
Legend has it that the ring is still somewhere. Cheatham Hill, Kennesaw Mountain.
We
Yeah.
said we wanted to get a metal detector
Somewhere in the grass.
and go look for it.
Yeah, so if
but it just
anybody
hasn't
watching
happened.
can go out to Cheatham Hill and
Colin
find my
will-
ring, I'll give
Colin
you,
has a reward
I'll give you
for you.
$500.
It's been
Okay.
like 8 months, but
I will give you $500 if you find that ring.
Cheatham Hill,
Cheatham Hill.
Kennesaw Mountain.
On your way to Marietta, take a right. That's,
you go.
and then you'll just have to look through all that tall grass to find a little tiny pinky ring. So Godspeed to you, friend. Oh, and then introducing this song at the last FOMO night, Natalie.
Yes.
Natalie started.
Yes.
yeah.
That was really powerful.
Awesome.
I
I
love
love
that.
it. It was so simple,
It's very cool.
and it was a very different feel than it is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But-
That's really, we weren't even, I think we'd had our first session with you recording vocals, but the song was so far from being done, like production wise.
Oh, yeah.
And so that FOMO night rehearsal was really where it took shape, where we
Where we knew
kind of
what we wanted
figured
it to
out
sound like.
where it's
You
going to
figured out
go,
the
how many
piano part,
bridges are
that
going to
FOMO
happen. Yeah, all the chords, like we figured out chord progressions and all that kind of stuff. Like the song kind of found its body there, and it was
Yeah.
awesome. It was awesome.
really
Wyatt had this cool like guitar pad going. It's like desert wind pad with his guitar. Everything was gold.
I think with this song, it kind of like set the tone for the rest of the album.
Yeah.
At least for me, with production wise and all of that, it's kind of set the soundscape for what I kind of wanted it to sound like going forward.
Yeah.
Like a hybrid of like acoustic, like warm acoustic
Yeah.
instruments and electronic. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strumming in the refrain before the last chorus is, I got that idea from a Valley song, Swim reprise, when they just have all these acoustic guitars just come in. They're just like, I told Deakins, I was like, I want that.
that was the best part of the song.
Yeah.
It's the
It's a
best
great
part of the
I
song.
love it.
Yeah.
Tambourine comes in.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So
and
good.
then we had to do away with it for the when we sing it or lead it
Yeah.
at church, because that's
It's a
just
little- yeah.
an unattainable note to hit 4 times in a
Yeah.
row.
Yeah.
When we did the Sunday at Reach, Cameron was like, "What if?
Let's
hear
just
me
do-
out. We don't do that.
What if we just do a building chorus
Yes.
instead?
And that's
Yeah.
just how we've done it
Yeah.
ever
And
since.
that's how we did it.
What's really special about The God Who Sees Me is that when it came out, the other album got taken off of Spotify completely. And I was like, oh crap, that's going to ruin our algorithm. No one's going to hear this song.
Yeah.
And then it is by far
Yeah.
organically, no Finland crap going on this time. Like totally organic
Yeah.
streams. And it's people that are listening to it on their playlist, and it's in like 70 countries. Do we have 70 countries? I didn't even know we had 70
We
countries.
have like over 200.
crazy stuff. Vanuatu? Ever heard of Vanuatu?
No.
One person listened to it in Vanuatu.
Vanuatu.
I'd love to read this bit of Genesis 16 as we close here. Hagar, it says that she gave this name to the Lord who spoke to her. She said, "You are El Roy, the God who sees me." Yeah. For she said, "I have now seen the one who sees me."
I've seen the one who sees me.
That's like actually my favorite part of the song. Are your ad libs.
The background vocals,
I'm serious.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the one who sees me.
Yeah.
In a dry and weary land.
Yeah, so good.
Because it's not like only, it doesn't only like attain to this scripture, but like go forward to Exodus, like when they are brought out of Egypt and they're also in the wilderness.
Yeah.
And they're just roaming around. They don't know what's going on. And that's just like relatable to everybody.
He comes to us in the wilderness. It's so good.
So blessed to be a part of this.
So good.
Cool song.
Dude, blessed to be a part of it with you.
All right.
Sick. Cut. Woo! Great job, guys. All right. Next up. This next song is called No Second Guess.
Hopefully there's no like tears. I didn't know it was great.
This is next.
Okay.
Here we go.